Howdy y'all, this is Wilverdude, the creator of Way of the Monk, with a bit of a news update for the Way of the Monk Skyrim mod. When I uploaded part 1.31, a lot of people had the issue with the unarmed weapon of whenever they equipped it or unequipped it, it would get really powerful. The damage on it would go really high, sky high, and every time they did it, it would go even higher. Now that was an issue with the unarmed damage scaling script. It was a script I put in to make the unarmed damage scale with your level. So, as your level went up, your unarmed level, the damage would get higher. Now, unfortunately, I haven't found a way to fix that. I've tried a number of ways to fix that, and they haven't worked. There's just a whole bunch of issues with the code and with different ways of getting it to run and everything, and I haven't found a way to get it running properly. So I've uploaded a version to both Steam and the Nexus without the unarmed scaling. Now, you don't have the unarmed scaling, but since it wasn't working, it's not much of a loss, and at least the unarmed scaling bug is gone. I'm going to try to get unarmed scaling working in future versions, so still keep your hopes up for that, because I know the unarmed weapon has a tendency to not do much damage if you're, unless you're a Khajiit, really. But for now, I'm just taking it out so you guys can play it without the damage issue. Now I'm still working on part 2. I'm taking a little bit of time off from actually going in the creation kit and modding so that I can do some planning, because I gotten to the point where I realized I had just been making changes without planning on what changes to make. I'm shifting my focus a little bit on the the focus system, and previously I had just been planning on making any focus powers that could come to mind, but now I'm going to try to focus mostly on teleportation and movement powers. So, for instance, a power that would let you teleport over there, or teleport behind your enemy, or increase your running speed really quickly, stuff like that. Because I think that fits better with the monk theme. And one of the issues I was having with the other ones, like Evasion and Ring of Fire, was they seemed too much like normal spells, and I want a way to make the focus powers seem different than normal spells. Now I'm going to take a bit of time off, as I said, to work on looking at the mod, looking at what's in there already, seeing what I need to make, seeing what I'm actually going to put in there, because there's some features that I had originally wanted to add that I won't be able to add now, or are too much trouble to add. I'm just going to take a while to sit back and think what I'm going to do with the mod from here on out, because I've finished part 1, I'm working on part 2, but I don't want to just put everything I can in there, because then it's just going to be a really huge mod with more bugs than is necessary, because it's unavoidable that the more things I add, the more chances for bugs. Another thing I'm going to do is, for part 2 is going to be uploaded as a separate mod, so that you can download it optionally. I'm not going to force you to download part 2 unless you want it, because it's going to have some changes that some people might not like. And I'm also going to allow you to go into settings and disable the focus point system if you don't want it, because it's going to be running constantly if it's on, and it'll be giving you notifications up in the top left hand corner over here, and you're going to be doing the quests and everything. I'll let you turn that off if you want to. Oh, and another note about this channel. I might occasionally post videos, gameplay videos of both Skyrim or other games on here. I'm thinking of posting some Let's Play videos of various games that I come across. Neat little games, indie games, or non-indie games that I enjoy. Anyway, I think that's all for this time. I'll try to put out an update next week or later this week with more news. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the new version. I hope you enjoy playing it without the annoying bug. I will see you next week.